Kevin Mitchell here, supercrossonline.com, with our third place finisher, Kevin Windham. Kevin, a great ride for you. You know, you got away from Andrew Short and kind of were catching them a little bit, but your guys' lap times are really similar. Reed made a mistake. It puts you in third. It puts you 7 points closer to the championship. How are you feeling about that right now?
I'm excited. You know, to be honest with you, I had a little bit of a bog like at 3 or 4, you know, where I just kind of lost mental focus, and these guys got away from me. And then the later parts of the races, I actually felt like I hung in there pretty good. So I'm a little disappointed in that. You know, when I saw Chad go down, it was early in the race, and you know, at that point I was like, man, I got to get back into this thing. I got to make some points up on them. And you know, I left a little on the table as far as points go, but you know, you got to make them everywhere you can. And going into Daytona, we were pretty much twice, you know, the separation of where we are now. I think we're down to like 17 points, and we were up in the 30s at one point. So yeah, I just got to keep plugging away and try to make the best of these opportunities. And you know, Chad's strong, and you know, I think he's been the favorite. He's been in control from the start, but you know, keep inching away at him, and who knows what can happen.
Exactly. And do you feel like you're kind of getting in his head now, like the championship? He's like, after last week when his bike 2 turns before the finish, you know, died on him, you kind of came rolling around the corner and saw his bike sitting there, and you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, like, you know, what a blessing. And you know, I mean, not to say it that way, but you know, Chad's a good guy, but obviously you're kind of getting lucky too, and also you've been working really hard and getting up there, and people weren't really expecting you to be the champion this year, but I mean, a lot of people now are seeing that you're kind of putting it together and he's kind of breaking down.
Well, anything can happen, like you say, and I mean, it was almost too good to be true to see that thing happen and unfold in Daytona, and you know, you don't wish anybody bad luck, but I mean, this is Supercross, and crazy things happen. They do happen, they will happen, they always will. It's what we love about the sport. So as long as I'm up here and keep being consistent, you know, I think we got a shot at it. But we got a lot of rounds left. We're going to go take a weekend off, enjoy Easter, and then we got to rock and roll through the rest of the rounds.
All right, the ever so calm Kevin Windham, our third place finisher. You rode your butt off. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling ecstatic, man. It was a great night. You know, I felt like I put the track together 20 hard laps, but dude, I couldn't give it up for more for my team and just all my sponsors and all the fans. You know, it was great.
So you pretty much figured out that getting a good start in the 450 class is mandatory.
Yeah, I mean in any race really, you know, just get out front and clean track. So led it for a few laps, but settled in second, and dude, I'm pumped. Third race, I couldn't ask for more.
You know, you're kind of an anomaly in the amateur racing community, because you came from the B class straight to the A Supercross class and in motocross, and you've done so well in the 250F class and now in the 450s. Are you going to be racing 450s in the outdoors this year?
No, we're still on light spikes, but you know, I just gonna keep pushing and keep trying to get better and better. That's all I can do, and dude, hopefully be the best one day.
All right, Ryan Dungey, our ecstatic second place finisher here in Minneapolis. What a great moto for you. You passed Dungey, you got out front, and you know, with a mistake by Chad, you definitely got the lead and you deserve to be up there. How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, after when Chad went down, I just knew the door was open. I just thought I'd just charge and just make as little mistakes as I could. I saw Dungey back there, and I just knew that maybe if I could just keep the pace, that he would break down, and he gave me some breathing room to where I could just kind of cruise, so it was good.
So you finally got your energy drink sponsor. What's next? Do you think that everybody's going to start stepping in, because obviously you're putting it together, you're getting some momentum? How do you see yourself in the next couple races and going into Toronto?
Well, I hope I can just keep this going. I mean, I'm kind of glad that happened before the 2-week break. You know, I can kind of let it sink in, but I'm definitely gonna be back in the gym on Monday and just working towards you know, Toronto. I mean, Chad had a bad race, and you know, I have to keep pushing to get up to his level. And I mean, I'm not there yet. As you can see, he was catching me, but capitalized on his mistake.
Exactly. You know what? And it's right. You capitalize on his mistake. It makes you the better rider tonight. Our first place finisher, Josh Hill.